Alright, sorry, I'm getting my... It always freaks me out when my stream doesn't show up on my own shit for more than like 30 seconds. But that's because I'm a paranoid motherfucker. I'm like, did someone hijack my stream? Someone putting my stream on a different YouTube channel? Did I somehow log into an identical copy of my YouTube channel? But no. It always works in the end. I just came on to do some co-op. Originally I wasn't even gonna stream, but I figured I might as well. I was just gonna do some, like, visitor summon stuff and then probably go to sleep. I don't know why, I just felt like a fucking... like I got hit by something, but none of my actual body is hurt. It was just like the sickness car hit me. And it's just like I've nothing but fatigue and no energy recently. That and like random headaches, which then cause nausea. And then one of my teeth just sort of just like falling apart. That didn't really help either. It's loot. Don't you want the loot? Gotta grab the loot, dude. It's like I'm struggling to keep up with you, dude, and you're not even dashing. I can like run in circles, dude. How do people hit like 20 to 50k with the axe? I mean, I know I'm not a damage build, but I just don't get it. This is like the first cutscene we've seen in... That's that. What he just said is structured so differently in Japanese than it is in English. It's actually a little baffling to me. Like, as you can hear when he says certain words, even if you don't know the language, you know when he's saying his own name in the sentence and the context to his own name. So it's like, it's one of those things where English always has the name structured in front, but in Japanese it's normally towards the end of the sentence, except in like certain cases. Unless it's like a description of said item or saying that a person owned that item. He's like, oh, little green guy. He's gonna use that shrine if he sees it. I did do a little bit of inventory management, and I also changed this thing's bonus to familiarity bonus, just because I thought it'd be more consistent, no matter what. The only time it'd benefit me is when doing the whirlwind, the consecutive attacks, specifically is what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a good skill, but my highest engine skill right now is Titanic Strength. I take no damage from those explosive barrels, so joke's on the game. No! 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 Down here. I'm holding them hostage. Green guy. Oops. Now, loot the actual corpse this time. He's just a little pussy. What? What? Oh, well. Yeah, all the loot. Oh, he's already got that. Never mind. He already got that. That isn't anything either. I didn't go over there. I didn't go over there. I must have went too fast for him. I'm too Sonic. Running around at the speed of sound. I wonder how many times I've sung that song. Speed demon. Now let's see if you can keep up, dude. Tiny chest. Ow, you got in my way, dude. Ow. There's loot. There's a piece of loot here. See the loot? Spin to win. Dang it. I would have gave him a high five too. High five. Yeah. Football. Yeah. Grab another soda real quick. There's bags. You can get these little bags. Never mind. Does he not know about the super secret? Boom. I took no damage. You can't hurt me. Don't walk. Well, guess we're going here now. Wily spider. Wily spider roadie. Oh, you done got crunched, son. He got crunched. What a tasty morsel. Delicious. I got one divine that entire time. One divine. Everything else was exotic or below. Because I had 97 inventory before doing any co-op at all. If I could speak English at all. Gringlish. Anglish. Yo, dog. I'm speaking that English. Norgan Sama. Hey. Get chopped, mate. Thanks. Oh. That's good. These are actually formidable foes. This guy might actually be in a higher difficulty than Way of the Strong. Rasan Bella? If I said that correctly. What's up, dude? I'm just doing random encounters. Okay, he's in Way of the Demon, for sure. I mean, Way of the Wise. Yep, definitely in Way of the Wise. That's my face, good sir. Oh, nice. Dunked on. I can't get out unless... Oh, never mind. I can get out. There's a lot of beefy enemies. Stop that. What a rude dude this enemy is. Dodged. What a dodger. It chopped my... I'm clearing like a completely different path than he is. He died. Why? I killed the juicy enemies. Why grind to level 500? You don't need to be 500. It doesn't do anything. Only like 340s. Yeah. It ain't about your level. It's about your gear. And how you play with it. That thing still isn't max familiarity. %3 damage reduction now. What are they gonna even do with the new difficulty, though? It's just gonna be the Namahages everywhere. That's basically what Way of the Wise was. That and enemies that are sped up like 2 to 3 times their normal animation speed. To the point of looking goofy. Like the, what the hell are they actually called in the game? The woman with the cloth on them. I can't ever remember their actual name in the game. In Way of the Wise, they're ridiculously fast. Comparative to their Way of the Samurai variant. And not even because, like, the red buff, just normal ones are way faster. I'm not a damage outputter either. It's just about having different damage types. More than anything, it is absolutely important to have different damage types to get your actual damage up high. Either that or focus a specific type of defense. In this case, I'm doing an elemental damage reduction build. See, like, I can smack that barrel and not take any damage from it, sort of thing. I'm 100% resistant to elemental damage. Air combo, dude. Yeah. I'm doing a defensive build, not an offensive build. Damage output, though, if you want to be doing like 20 to 50,000 damage with the single skill, then yeah, you'll need a damage focus build. But if you just want to hit like 5,000s to 10,000s, you don't need to go for damage at all. The only thing you need to do is put attack on all your gear and make sure you're taking advantage of all types of damage bonuses that you can get. Like, you want to make sure you normally have agility or equipment weight damage bonus on your ranged weapon, and preferably have it be a variant, not like a C or something like that. You'd also probably want, hey Lele. You'd also probably want, attack on all of your gear. That helps as well. Because you can put attack onto every piece of gear, as you can see here. As long as it's divine, I should say. Because there's currently, I don't know if it's a known glitch or not, but you cannot roll attack on ethereal gear. You can't. You cannot, like how my gloves have just attack as a normal stat and isn't inherited, you can't roll attack on ethereal gloves. I don't know why. You just can't. Not anymore anyways. So you have to do it with divine only. So green. No, none of the new item rarity. I think there's, like I said, either a glitch where something's overriding it or someone accidentally removed it from the pool. So if you do want to have an ethereal gloves, you'll probably have to waste the inheritable slot on the gloves to get it. Just because of that glitch I'm talking about. Again, I don't even know if it's a glitch. It could be intentional. But I don't see why it would be. The only thing it does is make people not want to use ethereal gloves. If I had a set, I'd show you what I mean. But I don't. Currently, anyways. If I end up randomly co-oping with someone in Way of the Wise, I'll probably get an ethereal. But yeah, if you don't know about the trick of inheriting like attack onto all your armor pieces, just go to Way of the Strong and just go kill revenants for a little bit, and you'll eventually run into a bunch of people who have gloves that have inheritable attack on them, and all you want to do is just collect those gloves. I have a ton of them in my storage. They'll give plus 20, but when you put it on a higher level item, it'll upgrade with it. So don't worry about it not being like a good amount of attack. Because farming for gloves that have attack on them in higher difficulties is nearly impossible. Because gear above Way of the Strong is randomized, if you didn't know that. From Revenants anyways. She can still hit me for a hefty amount of damage. Can I carry her? I don't think so, right? He's just like, fuck this stupid fucking piece of shit. I could sense the salt in his character. There's just those days when you can just feel it. That guy, he had like static electricity that was gonna zap onto me if I got any closer to him. The giant frog brawl. It's like, dude, you'd think that'd do a lot of freaking damage with a skill. But it doesn't. I don't know, I'm gonna try it again. Might as well put this one on. I don't have Supper Scrolls though. $2,009 damage. Whaler Pooped XD72. Nice name. Hey, whore, that was rude. You don't just grab a man out of his ballerina spin. Get whirlwinded. Some dude's got a fart pipe on his car. Good old fart pipe for the rice burner. One second, lads. almost forgot to unmute my mic. Now we're hitting big boy damage. For some reason we're hitting more damage with the first hit though. I always thought the second hit did more damage. What the hell was that? What the hell? I've never seen that. Yeah, those are super specialized builds that have just about everything perfect rolls. And now with the Umbrasite system and the fact that you can even use Gibbed if you want to, it's pretty much game over. People will always have that kind of crazy shit. Shit! Got him. Got him. $16K. It's decent for uncharged lumber chop. You looking to get fucking chopped on, mate? Got him. Head short. I would love to hit 100k though. I've never had a damage build that high. I did like a Sign of the Cross build at one point, but yeah. Sign of the Cross is good regardless of how much damage it does, as I've already stated a billion times. Because if you can start comboing them behind any human enemy, you can basically infinitely combo them. Because they just can't stand back up if you keep draw strike, reposition yourself, draw strike, reposition yourself. And just keep hitting them in the same place in the back each time. They'll just keep falling back over. Not to mention, if you can get them up against a wall just right, you can continuously hit them non-stop, and they can't do anything about it. Because even if they try to hit you in between its charges, you can just short charge it and hit them, which normally makes any human AI auto-block. And that'll give you enough time to key pulse into another one. Because you basically can't run out of key doing it, no matter what set of dual swords you're using. Just because repositioning yourself will normally cause you to generate just a tiny bit of key. You cunt. I try to show that to people. Not a lot of people know that you can switch living weapon or switch guardian spirits mid-living weapon as long as you have enough meter left to do so. So you can swap from one that has really shitty recovery to one that has better recovery, get it back, and then swap back to the other one. Of course, with the way that they nerfed infinite living weapon, it's not as good as it would have been ages ago. Back when Shinroku was called Shinka. Because this used to be spelled, this guardian spirit over here used to be spelled differently. If you go back and look at early videos of Nioh, like before I think it was 1.07 or 1.06, this was called Shinka. And it was an improper translation, I guess, or improper writing of the Japanese characters, and they changed it to Shinroku. It's the only one that got changed. It's really weird to me how that one small thing is like something I really remember. Because Shinka, or Shinroku, I guess I should say, used to be the best for doing an infinite living weapon build because it had the highest recovery, and this was before recovery had diminishing returns, whereby after a set amount of time in living weapon, the amount you gain from recovering slowly depletes to like near 0 percentages, so you can't ever possibly refill it back to full, no matter how much Amrita you use. Oh, baby damage. Look at that baby damage on my screen. Does he know this is me? No! Gringle, get over here. Get over here. No. Fine. Hey. I know I can't interact with you, but be my friend. Friend. Nope. Spacing. See? That's what you missed. There you go. You did it. Won't get fooled again. Drop your blade. Spank. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. This is where I jump over her and cut her in half. And that's a one and done. Watch this. Get one and done, Zode. Oh, but you're so pretty. What a delightful hairstyle you have. Almost a one and done. There we go. Cleaved her in twain. cut off her head. With the sheath, so it's more brutal. The thing I love most about that skill is just how much freaking health you get back when you use it and you hit all of the hits. If you have any form of life drain on the stance that you have it in, which is low stance, I have the worst form of life drain in terms of how much health it gives you back, but it's the best in terms of you get it from any stance, any ability you do, you get health from it. So, it is good in that regard. That's why I put it on this. And I have skill damage of 21.2%. If you want a decently durable build that also has decent damage, the one I'm using is probably the best in that regard. Just because it makes you 100% immune to elemental damage. You can still have status effects applied to you. Like, if an enemy with a wind weapon hits you, it'll still apply the status bar in the upper, but it won't do any damage to you. It's like I was showing earlier. I can get hit by the explosive barrels. Doesn't matter how many barrels it is, it won't ever kill me. Because it does pure fire damage. It doesn't deal physical damage. Even these cannons, see, like 64-0. Oh, he's dead. Hi. Had no clue about what. I can't remember what I said in the moment that you're seeing it. No skeleton whirlwind. Oh my god, that would have been so scary. Skeleton whirlwind. Ow. Oh yeah, nice combo. Spell melee combo. You can't get that loot. Whoa. What a good game. What a great game, dude. Like, can't even loot the loot. Wouldn't play 0 out of 10. I have a bot playing my game for me right now. It's gonna get me killed. Nope, never mind. Bot survived. But nope, the AI failed. Never mind. It's not really a bot. RC Nioh. Wait, that's what I'm doing already. I am a computer. I am just a simulation of a person playing a video game. Advanced AI developed by Harvard Institute. That would be a cool backstory for a YouTube channel. That's probably what a YouTube channel will be in like 20 to 30 years. Just the AI that makes videos. Oh, super speed ninja. There's a Sonic ninja. Oh yeah, the living weapon switch? Yeah, because it's not a tutorial or anything. I mean, they tell you how to switch your guardian spirit, but they don't tell you that you can use it in living weapon. So one of the things that a few, like a set few group of people know that you can do, is if you pair Saoirse with certain guardian spirits, you can swap to Saoirse, or start out with Saoirse as the living weapon, use her special ability to get the Amrita on hit and the Amrita gauge boost, and then swap to the other one, and then build your thing back up and use the stronger living weapon, because of course Saoirse has the weakest. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. People just don't do it because they don't know. Yeah, the no elemental damage thing is something that, as well on the same, like, thing that he said. The no elemental damage is only possible by using the Tatanashi set, I should mention. Because it gives a base, the 5-piece gives a base of 34.7 when you have it all equipped. There's a little box, dude. No one ever loots that box. I don't think anyone even knows it's there. Just a baby box. That's why I said you have to sacrifice a good portion of close combat damage and other types of stats, but it also gives you a free A in equipment weight damage bonus, which is really good. Because it's heavy armor, so you're gonna get bonus out of it. And this build is also good to go with if you're doing a Todo clan. Or if you're doing the Todo clan. Good English, again. Grade A English provided by me. I just use the Warrior of the West with it because it's the easiest one to get the second 4-piece bonus out of. To actually get a little bit of close combat damage. Because of the bow. The bow is really the only thing that allows you to do it. Plus it gives you a damage bonus to Tiger Spring. And it all gives some amount of damage reduction on it, which is really good. See, the 3-piece bonus is what I was talking about. It gives equipment weight damage bonus, so you don't have to waste a slot on either of your ranged weapons. Because on your melee weapon, you want to have familiarity damage bonus. You don't want to have anything else. Because you don't gain the same benefit out of it if you have it on your ranged weapon. Because ranged weapon familiarity damage bonus only applies when you're holding the ranged weapon out. But the agility damage bonus doesn't. That does apply to your melee weapon. So having it on your ranged weapon is ideally what you'd want. And then whatever other things you want. I prefer some type of equipment drop rate, just a little bit. Equipment drop rate is a lot better than item drop rate, in my opinion. Because equipment drop rate will get you more ethereals. You don't need much luck. Just more equipment drop rate and you'll get more ethereals. Just statistically, just because you'll be rolling more chances, even if the chance isn't as high. Because luck will only make it go up from, I think it was like, I'll say it's like around 5 to 6%. At least when you're in Way of the Wise, of course. Because you have to be in Way of the Wise to get the items. Just because I seem to get quite a lot of ethereals, even though I don't have very much luck. Not at least intentionally. I only have like 100 or so. Yeah, 105. I wouldn't even begin to know where my equipment drop rate is. But I get plenty of ethereals when I am in Way of the Wise anyway. God damn it. I can't do corners. Dude, you need to heal. Please. For the love of... Sweet Mary Allen. where I got that from, though, is a bunch of people were talking about the way that they were revenant farming ethereals. And some people, it would take like 7 to 8 revenants that had ethereal items for them to drop just one piece of ethereal armor. Where other people were having the case of getting like one ethereal every kill, if not every other kill, sort of thing. Oh, he's in Way of the Wise. He's in Big Boy Damage Town. The fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck that was. was going to demonstrate what I was talking about, but I didn't really get the chance to. Plus, I don't really have that high a spirit. Banzai. We'll have tons of umbracite by the end of this. I wish it gave me at least one piece of umbracite for every single co-op match that I successfully did prior to that update. That would have been fair, but you fucking suck, Team Ninja. No, I'm being facetious. I'm just kidding. still did a fuck truck of damage. Do a fleet. That double barb. Double burb. Double burb. I forgot how to English. Dead. Ooh, he almost got me. Really, dude? Really, dude? Like, dude? Like, dude, come on, dude. Like, dude. Like, dude. Dude. Like, dude. I'm sorry. I'm done. Such a fat ingot. Large ingot. Very large. Why do I have those? Where do you even get these now? Consistently? Is there even a place to get these consistently? I'm pretty sure they nerfed everything to do with them. So what, at around like level 400, does it cost like 20 million to level up each? Or 200 million, I should say. Wow, before I'm up there. Be a long time. Acqui. 1991. What? Somebody got... What? Did he just backwave and Tempest? How did he do that? I never figured out how to use that ability. Or it just never worked for me. I never get it to work. I think I sat there for like 30 to 45 minutes trying to get it to work consistently. It's way easier to just parry an enemy. And you get more out of it. It doesn't help, it's one of the few attacks in the game that doesn't tell you what button to press to do it. Even though I know what button you need to press. You need to press L1. Or whatever your block button is, I guess. If you're one of the weird people who use the other weird control schemes. You fucking weirdos. They just call me the chopper. I just chop things. Here, let's try and back wave and tempest this guy. I did it! Wow! That's what I mean. Like, I just don't... No, I know how to do a Tempest. I know how to do it. I just don't do it consistently. My problem is, I'm more consistent just doing a regular parry than I am doing that, and that makes it not worth it for me. The one I don't understand is mashing into someone's guard. Do you press L1 at like the end of the combo, or when they just run out of ki? Because that one I can never get to work. The block one I can get to work sometimes. It ain't easier. There's no way that's easier. If you're gonna go through the effort to just tap the block button, like in that amount of time, because you have to tap it, you can't hold it, because you need to be ready to follow up if you actually do land. I don't know. For me, it's just way easier to just press the parry button. Just do both inputs at the same time. What I do is I parry with the dual swords, and then I swap to my single sword during the draw strike animation. Because you can swap between your swords mid startup animation. So you can start with your weapon on like the dual swords, but then swap. See? He's got the idea. Oh yeah, that combo. Not just weapon switching, but like it's only unique to draw strike weapons. Weapons that you can draw strike, you can swap mid draw strike animation. Not just the weapon swap animations. Because any weapon can do that. It's about the fact I can, like, key pulse put those away into the single sword draw strike. Or if I'm in low stance, I can do it into Tiger Sprint. Or however you have your stances set up. I use all three draw strikes. I don't just use one. Oh. So, like, that was just a normal weapon swap. That wasn't a draw strike. Yeah, even the Odachi. Unless you just mean skill, but during the animation of charging up the draw strike, you can swap during the startup. See, you can basically do them back and forth however you want. I use all the weapons if I have them. Anyways. Like, here's my axe I was using. It's like, it'll hit you eventually. Where'd you get your sniping lessons from? Call of Duties? Come on. See, he's got the parry thing down. You gotta get the dual swords parry. It's a guaranteed knockdown too, like Tempest. And you can follow it up with just about any weapon attack that hits downwards. Any of the draw strikes will hit them. The dual swords one, honestly, doesn't hit them most of the time, though. So that's why I normally like to parry with the dual swords and then swap to the single sword to draw strike them. Ooh, spooky. Watch him fall off there. Extra spooky. I wonder what that gravestone says, if it's cut down by William or cut down by Visitor. Never had a Visitor with me and had him kill that guy. Because if you kill that guy and then look at his Revenant, it'll say cut down by William on the Revenant. Because the Revenant is of the guy that you kill. It's weird as fuck, I don't know why they did it, but some people probably wouldn't even notice it. Just got dunked on. Not a loot. What a sad, sad world. Shut up, Dord. Oh my god, we got so far, dude. We got so far. You trying so? I messed up the lyrics. Linkin Park. R.I.P. Linkin Park. Rip singer. One second. I want to go grab another snack. Oh shit, my mic wasn't on that entire time. Well, sorry about that. I wasn't intentionally doing that. But yeah, the Odachi is probably the worst weapon on its own. Even with skill damage, it struggles. It really does. It struggles to deal the amount of damage by itself anyways, because I don't have anything that makes it better. I just have stats. Key damage from stones plus 499.9%. What the absolute fuck? They really want to give people a reason to use stones now, don't they? But yet, there ain't a single attack roll in there. But I will, I'll be back again. I need to get some sleep, so peace out everyone. Thanks for coming.